What's up YouTube, it's Gabe here. I wanted to talk a little bit about where I come from, and while I am relatively new on the YouTube scene, I feel like it would be right to make a video about being proud to be a trans YouTuber, specifically a trans person of color on here. While there's not much representation on YouTube of such folk, I wanted to be able to give a face to those that don't have much reference or representation to go on. I was relatively late on the transition scene as well. I didn't really come out as trans until I recently turned 22 back in 2014. I didn't tell my parents yet until my birthday, and I didn't really tell them much about what I wanted to do and like what the next steps were, because I was already over 18 and didn't really need their permission. So I used my life savings to go to Counterlord, which is an informed consent clinic here in New York City. I went over there, I got my blood work done. I didn't have to go through therapy or anything. It was basically sign the paperwork of the effects and what I can expect from hormones. And on October 8, 2014, I received my first T-shot, and it has been a ride since then. My circumstances were pretty isolating. I didn't really have any friends. I didn't really have a support system. My parents were deadening me left and right. Most people were very wary of me. They didn't really know what was going on, but as far as I knew, I was starting to appear as a butch lesbian, and I really resented that notion. But I never gave up. There were times where I felt like I should have went off and just be done with it, you know, like suicidal thoughts. But like I felt like the light's at the end of the tunnel. I'm really gonna get through this with or without support. And along the way, as I made more YouTube videos on my previous channel, I started to get reached out to, and people started supporting me more. I started to reach out to people who I was inspired by to transition myself, from people who already started testosterone way before I did. And I started to make friends. I started to gain a support system. My parents eventually came around once they saw that, like, how happy it was making me, how much more outgoing I am, though I'm still a work in progress there. I was slowly coming out of my shell, and life just started getting better after like 6 months of like not knowing my future, the uncertainty where I was gonna go from here, what was I gonna do with the changes, like how do I process this, like how do I navigate spaces as a transgender man, label that I personally identify with. It was a hard journey, and I have to like look back and see how far I've come. I'm almost 2 years on testosterone. I still have quite a long way to go. I'm still waiting on that facial hair. But I know I'm gonna get through it, and with the support system I have now, I'm coming back stronger than ever, and hopefully the same way people have inspired me to transition, hopefully making YouTube videos on here and just posting about my life and everything, navigating as a trans person of color. Hopefully I can inspire others to do the same and not be afraid to reach out and practice self-care. That's like very important to me, and this is why I continue to make videos even though I haven't been on here for very long as other trans YouTubers I know that I'm also friends with. It's been a crazy ride. I'm still very thankful for the subscribers that I have that have been sticking around since the very beginning. I'm very thankful for you guys. I would definitely love to get to know you, so if you want, you can comment below and I'll definitely respond to you. I love hearing stories about other people who have like similar struggles but like different circumstances, because we all come from different walks of life, and I would definitely love to connect with you guys. So all in all, I am proud to be a trans person of color that also happens to be a YouTuber on here, and I will continue to make videos as much as I'm able to about my life, my transition. Anyways, thanks for watching. I will see you guys on Saturday.